do hope you are well. I do hope that you are keeping fine. This is Inspiration Channel. My name is Ruth. And today I just want to talk to you about trusting in God. Because the Bible tells us that cursed is the man who put his trust in man. Where do you put your trust? Or where have you put your trust this afternoon? As I'm recording, this is afternoon, wherever I am. I don't know where you are, but if it is morning, if it is evening, whatever time, where have you put your trust at this particular time? You know, many other times we find ourselves putting so much hope and trust in men only to be disappointed. The Bible says that they that put their trust in God, they shall not be disappointed. They shall not be put to shame. And this is in the book of Psalms, chapter 25, verse 3. No one who hopes in you, Lord, will be put to shame. So why don't we trust in God? When the Bible tells us to trust in God, why don't we put our trust in God? You know, many other time, we expect so much from human beings, mere human beings, mortal beings who can only do so much for us. We put our trust in them, hoping that, they'll be there for us and that they will not disappoint us. But let me tell you, this disappointment awaits those who trust in men, those who put their trust in human beings, because they are only humans and you can't blame them. If you put so much trust in them and they don't come up for you, or they are not there for you, you cannot blame them. You can't blame them. You should blame yourself, because you are the one who decided to put all your trust in them. That is why the Bible says, cursed is the man who put his trust in another fellow human being. The Bible says in the book of Psalms 125, verse 1, that those who trust in the Lord, they shall be like Mount Zion. They shall not be shaken. They shall not be shaken. Because they don't put their trust in themselves. They don't put their trust in other human beings, but they put their trust in God. So where have you put your trust this afternoon, or this morning, or this evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are? Where is your trust today? Where is your trust today? You know, you see people walking around angry and frustrated. The reason it is because they have put so much hope in men and they get disappointed. So you see them walking around frustrated because they expected these people, or these men, or these women to do things for them that they couldn't do, or that they failed to do, or they disappointed them. So now they are angry, they are frustrated, they are disappointed because they decided to put their hope in men. That is why, my friend, my brother, my sister, you need to learn to put your trust in God. God will never disappoint you. He has said it, that those who trust in him, they shall be like Mount Zion. They shall not be shaken. He will not disappoint you. As we have heard in Psalms 25, verse 3. He will not disappoint you. And also he says in the book of Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7, that, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. Where have you put your confidence this afternoon, or this morning, or this evening, whatever time it is you are watching? Where is your confidence? Is your confidence in God, or your confidence is in another human being? My friend, I want to encourage you, put your trust in God. God will never fail you. God will never disappoint you. God will never tell you that he'll be there for you and then he won't be there. You know, many are the times that you tell people, oh, please, I want you to be there for me. I've got this and this and that. And they say, yes, I will be there. Only when the day comes, they are not there. And they don't even call you to tell you that they won't be there. But they are not there. Why? Because they are human beings. But God will always be there for you. So learn not to put so much trust and confidence in men, because they will fail you big time. But our God will never fail you. Our God will never disappoint you, because he has said it in the word. And God is not a man that he should lie. That is what he says. He's not a man that he should lie. When he says that he'll be there for you, he'll be there for you. When he says that those who wait upon him shall renew their strength, he means exactly that. You cannot wait upon God and be disappointed. That is not the kind of God that we serve. So I want to encourage you this afternoon, put your trust in God. Look back many times that you've been disappointed by people. You expected to be there for you, and now you are angry with them. You don't even talk to them anymore. They become your enemies. Don't do that. You need to know that people are human beings and they will disappoint you. They will not always do what you want them to do. They will not always be there for you. But God has said that He will neither leave you nor forsake you. So learn to put your trust in God. Learn to put your confidence in God, because He will never abandon you. He will never fail you. He will always be there for you. And the Bible says that Jesus, or our God, is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. You know, you can have a very good friend. You can have a best friend who is always there for you. But at times, they may not be there for you for one reason or the other. But God will always be there for you at all times. He's a friend that is more than a brother. He's a friend that will never disappoint you. He's a friend that will always be there for you. And He's a friend who means what He says. He will not disappoint you. You'll be disappointed by people. But I want you to know that the reason you are disappointed is because you expected so much from them. But they cannot give you so much because they are human beings. They are mortals. Learn to trust in the immortal God, who will never fail you, who will never disappoint you, who will neither leave you nor forsake you, because He has said it in the Word, that He will neither leave you, He will neither forsake you. He will always be there for you. He's a friend at all times. In good times, in bad times, He's always there for you. So you can trust Him with your life. You can trust Him to take care of your issues. And remember, cast. Imagine God uses that word. Cast is the one who put their trust in mortal men. Cast. Can you imagine? You put so much hope and trust in men. The Bible calls you cast. But blessed is the one who put their trust in God, whose confidence is in God. Why don't you want to be the blessed one? The one who hopes in God. The one who knows that God is always there for them. The one who knows that God will take care of their issues. The one who is not bothered whether people are there for you or not. Your hope is in God. You know that God will never fail you. And God never fails anyone who put their trust in Him. God bless you so much, my friend, my brother, my sister. Put your trust in God. You'll be disappointed in the past by people. You put so much trust in people, they disappointed you. But I want you to learn to trust in God. He will never fail you. He will never disappoint you. He has never done it to anyone. Those who trust in Him, the Bible says, they shall not be put to shame, as we have read. So if you want to be happy, if you want to not be ashamed, trust in God. I am not saying that people are not trustworthy. Some people are trustworthy. But let me tell you, even those who are so trustworthy, at times they can fail you. They can disappoint you because they are human beings. But our God will never fail you. So God bless you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're a newcomer here, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I keep sharing, and so that you can also receive notification every time that I share a message, so that you don't miss out on anything. Thank you so much, and until next time, remain blessed. Bye bye.